Right, we'll start again. I don't know what had happened with the other one, but I recorded it. I'll probably put it on shortly. But everything was out of sync, and there was no squad numbers. The fixtures started far too late. But I'll upload it anyway. The first game, and as you can see, with the manager of my team, Grimsby Town. Yes, we are going to be Grimsby Town. I'm going to go counter-attacking with that formation right there. I think that's going to be the way forward. We're going to need some inside forwards on attack. That is probably and a poacher up front. There we go. So we'll set that current vision. Want to develop players. We had no under 23s in it. I'm not sure what had happened, in all fairness. But we're back now. It's all going well. We're gonna have a look. Sorry, I'll stop that. Yeah. Take two. Yes, as you can see, we are back. We're back at Grimsby. This is going to be a mixture of YouTube and Twitch. And the Twitch side of it will end up on here as well. We're not going to do the friendlies. I'm going to go away, going to sign some players. Going to keep the same coaching staff as what's there now, obviously, apart from Paul Hurst, because I've took over him. Yeah, we're going to look at the squad. We need to get some of these players out, really. Not Matt's right, but Philippe Murray, he can go. We'll offer him out on loan, see if that works. Danny Rose, he can go as well. There we go. Luke Waterfall shouldn't be on the transfer list because we need him. So there's no status set for that. Yeah. And we'll send out a couple more on loan as the season wears on from the under-23s. Luke Spokes is going to be one that goes out on loan for the season, because I can't see him getting any game time soon. Who else in the 23s? A lot of youthies. Ollie Battersby, Jazz Goundry can go out on loan as well. We'll just set a few of these out on loan. Essel can have a new contract. Good old Edwin. Edwin Essel, he can go out on loan when his contract gets signed. Louis Boyd as well, he can have a contract. And we'll have a look at Lewis. We'll have a look at some of the other players. We'll go away for now. We'll come back halfway through these games, probably after the Scunthorpe game. I'll see if there's any business that has been done. Actually, we'll come back after the Bradford Park Avenue game, so that's about 3 weeks. And what the hell was that? I don't know what it was. Whatever it is, it's fell on the floor. And yeah, so we'll come back after this Bradford Park Avenue game. We'll arrange one friendly though, just before the season starts. Well, actually, we'll arrange two. We'll have one on a Wednesday night. We'll play Brescia. We'll play them at home, and then we'll have one the following Saturday. That one can be against Kilmarnock. Why the devil not? We'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll see how we're getting on, transfers and all. Right, here we go then. It's almost game day. Oh, we're going for our Continental A. Yeah, we'll have that team out then. Now that'll do us. We're set to make our managerial debut away at Bromley with fixer things. And yes, that is Dennis Bergkamp's son playing for Grimsby. Bit of Mitchell Bergkamp. Right, the former Almere City Watford player. Now he finds himself in the National League at Grimsby Town. And I'm guessing this could be something to do with Clarence Seedorf. but it doesn't actually say. I'm guessing with it being Surinamese as well. I don't know if there's a way that you can find out their like legendary players. But yeah, so that's definitely a thing. There's Robin Hood, SV Robin Hood, right there, no players in, so we can't sign any of them. And yeah, so we're going away to Bromley to start off. Well, I'll show you the transfers actually fully. Quite a few of them happened. So we've got Fullstone in on a free transfer, Harrison Foulstone, he's an under 23, Sherwin Sadoff, Mitchell Bergkamp, John Lee Yefeko, and Dylan Hugerworth on loan from Manchester United. A couple of players went out. Jazz Goundry went to Braintree on loan, Luke Spokes to York, and Philippe Murray went to Inverness for £475. Not really the best deal that has happened so far today. Yeah, that's interesting. So that's a team that we're going with, I think, providing there's no injuries up until game day, which is coming up very, very soon. Harvey White, Dylan Barnes, he keeps cropping up a lot. Yeah, we'll scout that then. Yeah, there we go, that'll do us. Seb Ravens had a good week training. Ryan Taylor, not so much, so we'll criticise him. You know, if they're ever in that red box, I think that they need to come out of the team. If they don't train well, then they don't deserve to be in it, do they? Really? Right. We need to get rid of them. We did bring in quite a lot of trialists as well, just before we crack on with the game. Leflecko came in, Jordan Aina came in, he's a former Chelsea and Fulham player, probably related to Ola. Stanley Asamuga, the former West Brom and Albert man, he come in, showing Sadoff. Wes Thomas, a person Grimsby Town fans know very well. Did alright for us in that season, didn't he? And then he just lost his way and blew his top. Tyrese Onyeka, Tom Leake, Kevin Roberts, they all came in from clubs. Stefan O'Connor, the former Arsenal MVV and Newcastle man. Well, I say former Arsenal and Newcastle man. He didn't actually play for him, but he played 4 games on loan in Holland. So, Matt Clayton, and then 2 that we've got on trial at the minute, Matt Jones and Dejan Grant. Grant's a former QPR player. Matt Jones is an oldie. Been in the US of A, Portugal, and back to the US again. He was born in Stoke. But he can also play for America as well, which is nice to see. Nice to see that he has now got the dual nationality, but we probably won't sign him in all fairness. We'll just see what happens. Who's that? Ivanildo Vega. Oh, he's an angry-looking young chap. What's to be angry about at the age of 16? Well, there's Aldershot 2, Chesterfield 2 so far. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll hit the early crosses. And what else do we need to do? Shoot on sight, run at defence, and be more disciplined. Yes, that is the main thing. We'll regroup if we lose ball. And when we're out of possession, we'll trigger press a bit more often than normal. Squad number needs to be given to Dylan Hugerworth. He can take number 11 because he's here for some time. So there's the team then. James McKeown in goal, Ryan Sears, Sean Pearson, Riley Talbot and Seb Revan as the defence. Sherwin Sadoff and Alex Hunt, I think maybe as I don't even know what formation we're playing. I forgot. That's not very good. But yeah, we'll pump fists with them. You know, it's the first game of the season. Come on, we've got faith in you. We want to see it good. Want to see you go down well. And we need to fix this once more. John highlights it. Can be sped up. just slightly. There we go. And Bromley are apparently enjoying themselves. We need to go positive. And we're going to fire them up. Well, 2 shots on target. Out of 2 shots, that's not too bad. We'll take that. Here's Revan then. Into Fox, who plays it back to Towler. And Towler can give it to Pearson, who gives it to Hunt into Sadov. Back to Mitchell Bergkamp, and that was nearly a debut goal. That was very, very nearly a debut goal right there. Revan's hit it long. Hunt's got the ball back into Sherwin Sadov, back to Sears. And now Sears into Hunt. I think we're playing a 4-2-3-1, so... In fact, we are. And Ben Fox has his first of the season. It's the first goal of the save. What a player he is in real life and on the game. It's Bromley 0, Grimsby Town 1. And we are doing the business. Here's Bergkamp. Can't find anybody with that header. Sawumni into Kigboo, one of their new signings. Gives it into Reynolds. Pings one up. Pearson's there though. Mr. Dependable, we call him over at Grimsby. He don't really play much at the minute, to be fair, but here's Ryan Sears, who can ping one in. Fox, who's going for his second. Bergkamp's won it back, plays it into Joel Grant, and that's in, and that's his first of the season. Obviously, it's his first of the season, because we only played 1 game and got 2 goals, and Foxy got the other. Ryan Sears into Ben Fox. A dodgy header back. Dennis loses the ball. Bergkamp, though, does well to pick it up. 1 touch, and boom! Keeper gets an hand to him, palms it into the roof of the net. Bromley 0, Grimsby Town 2. Bingham with a corner for Bromley, and that's missed. I thought that went in then for a minute. I had my heart in my mouth. I started trumping a little bit with that. Now they had the brown trousers moment. Right, we'll do that. So Billy Bingham apparently is getting in a lot of free crosses. And at half time we are 2-0 to the good. Grant's made 1, scored 1. We'll leave it like that. We will make some changes, obviously, in the second half. It's only the first league game of the season, and I'm expecting some of these to dwindle off fitness-wise. Just like Seb Revan, so Adam Crooks is coming on for his league debut. Sears into Bergkamp, then back to Ryan Sears. Sears can do something with it. Pings one in. Crooks, the sub, is on this left-hand side. Pings another one in. John McAtee. Oh, how we miss him. What a goal. What a header. 3-0 to the good now against Bromley. In real life, we lost this 3-1 after it got postponed on the opening day of the season. McKeown there with safe hands. That's what he's called. Mr. Safe Hands there. There's Trotter into someone. Tormey. Dennis, Bingham back to Sawumni, and a good header. Oh, and a good goal by Nathan Tormey. Torment in the defence. Right, Mitchell, no, Joel Grant's going off. Hugerworth's coming on, and Harry Clifton can come on for Alex Hunt because he has been booked, and we can't afford a red card on the first game of the season. Just like that. That was dirty, and that's a yellow card for the former Grimsby man, Liam Trotter. Good player he was. We had him on loan. Oh, I didn't press it in time. I did then. There's Tormey. Into Bingham, and it's 3-2 now. We're going to have to go defensive. We need to fire them up once more. Don't go slipping away a 3-goal lead. It's not the best start to the season if you do that. Said everybody in the world of football. You can't go 3-0 up at the start of the season and end up drawing it 3-3. Fox stepped up to something. I don't know what it was. Probably a boxing glove or something like that. Little crash mat maybe. Don't know. Whatever it is, he stood up to it. No happened. Guessing he won. Well, just like we did just then. 3-2 it was then. 24 shots. 10 on target. Fox, Grant and McAtee with the goals. Bit of a squeaky bum time at the end when they pulled 2 back. But we'll take 3 points at the start of the season. We'll be coming back. I just need to double check the fixtures. The next episode will be the Barnet Torquay Torquay Wrexham double header. Big games. We're going to do well hopefully this season, and hopefully we will get promoted. We'll see you all for the next episode very soon. Take care everybody. Goodbye.